Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, so let's get right down to it. It's beautiful outside, it's about 50 degrees, sun's shining, and about a week ago I announced on my Facebook page that I wanted everybody to challenge me to do something. Whether I failed or not is irrelevant. I just wanted people to push me, and that way I could push myself to doing different things. So something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I've put it off, is the Pathfinder challenge. This was a challenge issued by Sarge, and basically is what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a cutting tool, make a primitive fire kit with that cutting tool, secure food. I think there was a container involved, but anyway, that's exactly what I'm going to do today. Is I'm going to give that a shot and see how that works out for me. So down here on the ground I've got various sizes of flint rock. Now this is rock, I'm not gonna lie, I did not gather this rock up from this specific area. I gathered this rock up at a separate location for later use. So I'm going to utilize that rock now. One rock that I did grab down here was this rock here, and you can see the ever slight little indention in that thing, and that's basically what I'm going to try to use as a handhold. Alright, so I'm going to try to work as effectively as I can. I'm just going to kind of wing it. I don't really have a plan per se at this point, but given the challenge and the task at hand, I am definitely going to try to work smarter and definitely not harder. So I'm going to utilize this downed willow over here and pull out this branch right here and see if there's anything that I can do with this. This is what we got. The base is definitely moist. I really don't know how well this is going to work. It kind of seems a little moist to me. Maybe not. Basically, you see, all I've done is I've just literally snapped it off. And now I'm going to see if I can split it. And we're going to try to use this as a hearth board. Alright, so I noticed when I was getting ready to start messing with this thing that it actually split along the side here. So I'm going to see if I can actually just rip this thing in half and utilize one half. And I don't know if that's going to be good enough or not. Probably not. Might be able to do something with that. I don't know. It's pretty thin. Alright guys, I don't know if this is going to make a very good hearth board or not. It's very small, but the less amount of energy that I get to put out at this point is ultimately better. And instead of making a spindle, I'm going to pretend that I'm actually doing a hand drill at this point, and I'm just going to utilize some local weeds that grow very straight and have a piffy center, however you pronounce it. And I'm going to attempt to use one of these and see if I can, you know, provide enough downward pressure without breaking it. And that's just, like I said, that's even less time than I'm gonna have to spend making a spindle. Basically, all I've done is I've just slowly worked out a little divot in that, just enough for my spindle to ride in. Give it a shot. That's gonna be my bow. Alright, so in his challenge, he allowed somebody to bring one length of cordage, and all I have is just a small section of paracord. I don't think that this is unreasonable. I mean, a lot of people have used their shoestrings and bootlaces and all that good stuff. So I mean, I don't think allowing somebody to use a length of cordage is, like I said, unreasonable. So that's what we're going to use. Alright, so we're going to move on from this spot because you can see that one of the things that's going to work against me the most is the sand. I got to try to find more stable ground, and along the way I'll see what I can find in the way of tinder. And right here I see a cattail bed, so I'll probably grab a couple pieces of cattail and anything else that I happen to find. You guys have seen me do this 100 times now. Just gonna start ripping off the bark of this down cottonwood. I'll start gathering up that inner bark. I'm gonna use a lot of it for tinder.